Well, welcome back to TV5 News at 9. Consumers Energy wants you to be on the lookout for scammers right now. The utility company is handling complaints from customers who've received text or messages demanding immediate payment with a fake threat to shut off service if you don't respond. Here to put those scams to rest is our Public Information Director, Brian Wheeler with Consumers Energy. Brian, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So a very important topic, of course, is scams. Yeah. We understand Consumers is warning customers right now about some new scams. What exactly is happening?
Yeah, you know, you can count on us at Consumers Energy to serve you. You can count on TV5 to give you good information. Unfortunately, I think one other thing you can count on is that there are some bad people out there, some folks who are trying to get your money. And so, you know, we at Consumers Energy have seen a lot of activity this year. Recently, a lot of phone calls getting made to customers. In some cases, they'll get texts. And like you said, it's a fake threat. They're not representing us, and they're trying to trick you into giving away your personal information, your money, your credit card information. So we want to help you really know what to do to spot those signs of something going wrong and keep yourself safe.
So what's the most common type that's reported? Phone calls, would you say?
Yeah, phone calls are very prevalent. And I think, unfortunately, it's not just Consumers Energy, right? We see that across the board when it comes to other walks of life, folks who are pretending to be us. But, you know, one thing that's happened over time that continues to happen is that scammers, they get more creative and they find new ways of trying to trick you out of your comfort zone. And so what happens a lot of times when you get that phone call, you might see it looks like a Consumers Energy phone number. You think it's something legitimate. But the things that they do are designed to fool you, are designed to really make you feel that stress and discomfort and trick you into making payments that you shouldn't. So one thing I would say to you right away is if they say, we have an immediate threat or immediate concern, we need you to make a payment today or the next 2 hours, the next 4 hours. At least at a minimum, I want your spidey sense to go off a little bit here. Start to be concerned that maybe something's not quite right. We're not going to ask you to give us your credit card information directly. If you can believe that. We have actually a system to put you in to make those phone calls. Right. And one thing that really happens a lot, and it's been common over time, is that they're trying to use prepaid debit cards, prepaid gift cards, the sort of things you find at a Walmart or a Target. Those are legitimate means of payment, but the reason why they want those is because we can't trace that information in that payment. So we have a lot of ways to make a payment. There are times we're contacting you because your account is perhaps falling behind, but we're going to work with you. We're not going to steer you to say you must pay this way. If you hear those words or that suggestion to you, something is off.
You're never going to come across threatening to your customers.
Yeah, right. And I think there's a reason why that threat is so important, because they want you to be on your heels, right? They want you to say, wait, you know, to start not thinking this through the way you normally do. Yeah, it's one thing for us to say it right here as we're talking face to face. We say, oh, of course, I wouldn't do that. But I know if my phone rings or I get that communication that suggests I'm in trouble, I'm probably not going to be quite ready for it. And they're hoping if they can just get one person to pay up to give 50, 100, even more dollars, it's been a success for them.
So are these scams something new Consumers has had to deal with?
Yeah, sadly no. I can tell you this is an ongoing thing. Again, not just for Consumers Energy. You know, there's a reason why we talk about these things, because they are so prevalent. I think everyone remembers, you know, the Nigerian prince scam, you know, you get via email. And a lot of us say, of course, well, I wouldn't fall for that. But, you know, those same folks who are trying to be criminal and con you out of your money with things that you don't fall for anymore, they're trying to find new messages that get through to you and trick you into making a payment.
Well, what else would you like your customers to know when it comes to protecting their sensitive information? Yeah,
absolutely. So for starters, there's a legitimate website you can go to learn more, consumersenergy.com/scams, S-C-A-M-S. A good resource point to learn about things.
Perfect.
If you do find yourself in a situation where you or certainly a loved one is perhaps getting a fraudulent situation like this, if you think you've made a payment and you're not sure if it's legitimate, call us. 800-477-5050 is Consumers Energy's number. And again, if you get on the phone with somebody and you begin to feel discomfort, you begin to think something's not quite right here, I would not argue with you. Hang up that phone and then call us, 800-477-5050. That way you know you're dealing with Consumers Energy.
Definitely. Very good reminder there. Yeah, solving this ongoing issue, I know it is very important to Consumers Energy. Why do you take such pride in, you know, helping out your customers?
Yeah, and I think folks understand, and hope you understand that, you know, Consumers Energy is a Michigan-based company. We've been here for almost 140 years. We serve this community, we're part of this community, and we want to see people do well. And really in this case, unfortunately, there are occasions where folks have made payments to scammers. That's money that's gone, and they're never going to get it back realistically. So, you know, we really want to be concerned looking out for each other. We're looking out for our customers. You look out for your friends, your loved ones. If you hear someone who says they're running off to the store to buy a prepaid gift card for Consumers Energy, please stop them, help them not be a victim.
Yes, ask them why they're doing that.
Exactly.
All right, Brian, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. You can always find more information on today's topic by visiting our website. Click on the hot link section of WNEM.com.